Well, it's morning for me. What time is it? It's 2 in the morning. Got home, the patch changed. Claiming my rewards. And we jumped a number, which I'm very excited about. Haven't looked at it yet. We're about to do it together. We're just going to go right on in. I'm in the Indianapolis area of Indiana, the United States or USA. And it's our Memorial Day. What's the date? May 25th or is coming up. Memorial Day is not here. That's a lie. But it's a big deal. And race weekend's coming up for my city, which is just we're a giant state, and we have a big city in it, which has a lot of people in it. And this little spot of the state becomes the second biggest area in the state during this weekend. And there's parties and friends and all that stuff. I was partaking. Usually I stay out till like 4 in the morning. But I'm getting old, so I came home and I'm doing a Dota patch. So here we go, 7.22. I'm going to do some reading. I might do some tests. Who knows? We'll find out together. Thanks for staying up with me. So, general changes. Add new scepter brigades for 24 remaining heroes without an upgrade. That's kind of big. You know what? I'm going to make myself big because this is a big deal. The number changes aren't that cut and dry. My hair looks all flat. I was wearing my baseball Reds cap. FYI. Update all various old scepter upgrades. Scepter now can be consumed as a buff by purchasing a 2,000 gold recipe upgrade. Scepter buffs do not grant secondary stat bonuses. Interesting. So that means like Alk doesn't get a bonus off of it. And once you get the buff, does that mean all those 10 go away? We're going to find out. The update coordinator's being updated, so they're like, the patch ain't quite working right, which is normal. Russia now drops a consumable scepter buff item. Third Roshan will randomly drop either a consumable scepter item or a refresher shard. Ooh, the fourth Roshan has both. That's fun. Another twist. Trying to promote you to fight around the Roshan pit, you can select to Roshan to his inventory and find out what items he will drop. Okay, so you don't have to guess. That's nice. You can go in the pit and say, hey, I don't want to do you. I only want your cheese, Roshan. F you. I want your cheese. That's how that will go. A new visual effect under heroes that have a scepter upgrade. That's cool. Probably always needed. It helps everyone out. It helps me out. So we realize that it's happened a little quicker. Edit map. Where's the captain's mode? Yes. Edit IO to captain's mode. Don't know how to play IO well, so. But I'm happy for all you who do. Denied XP granted to enemy. The player being denied. Oh, hold on. Denied XP granted to the enemy. Player denied increase from 35 to 40%. Whoa. People were bitching about this. I didn't think they'd add that back because it felt like it kept it more balanced, that you couldn't just deny a wave away. So you get XP. Okay, never mind. They deny XP granted to the enemy. So you deny the creep, bam. And then the player being denied, I thought he still got full XP, but it went up to 40%, so I'm just wrong. Death cost changed from 50 plus NW. I don't know what this is. This is weird math. Oh, I scrolled too fast. There's a lot of things. Too many things. Kill streak XP bounty increased. More math. This is an increase, so you get more gold for killing people who've done really well. I'm all above that. Mario Kart this up. XP requirement to reach level 5 through 6 reduced. Slightly easier to get level 6. XP increased to level 19 plus increased by 100 each level. So once you hit 19, it's harder to get level up. So late game things will be a little later. we might have longer games than before. Range creeps XP now increases by 8%, 8 per cycle upgrade. Okay, that's fine. So that just balances that out. So it's easier to get experience, or it's hard to get experience at the last level, but if you're near creep wave, you're gonna make more than probably before. Siege creep space attack time increase. Yeah, I see. 2.7 to 3, so they're slower. Siege creeps now spawn 2 units at 35 minutes instead of 30 minutes. Okay. Siege creeps can no longer be dominated, enchanted, or converted. That's a nerf to Chen and anybody who wants to control, like Helm of the Dominator. You just can't do anything. You just have to. Can't use Siege. That's no fun. Boo, Dota, boo. Here, I gotta drink some more juice. I'm sobering up. It's been a long night. We played basketball and we did shots. When you missed, you took a shot. And I'm not very good at basketball. Tier 3 plus towers damage increased from 152 damage to 175. Okay. Tier 1 tower protection aura bonus damage increased from 2 to 3. That's cool. If you're under a tower and people are diving you, they should be punished more. Tier 2 tower protection increased 4 to 5. Tier 2 plus towers have multi-shot. Whoa. 2 additional targets. Okay, so tier plus 2 towers now can go. Well, bam. Attack when a glyph is activated. So you activate the glyph to protect your towers, and then they go kapoosh and shoot 2 things at a time. Prioritizes the closest units, kind of how it worked before. Slightly adjust radiant, safe lane, hard camp position. The train nearby, reduce the chase duration of the hard camp of neutrals. Radiant safe lane. So it's going to make it harder to pull, like it's always been easier to pull in the safe lane. Radiant middle tier 2 tower is now moved farther to the left, no longer has vision of the big camp on the right. I want to kind of see these things. Just a tree line, the right middle tier 2 tower. The radiant mid lane medium camp has now 2 layers of trees behind it. Just as various dire neutral spawn boxes. Okay, illusions can now lifesteal. I thought they could kind of before. Because you could give them lifesteal, and I thought the creatures lifestealed around them. Sorry, sub, you're out. Lifesteal now works against enemy illusions, calculated pre-illusion amplifications. Interesting. I'm gonna load up the map. While I'm doing that,
all pick.
You've been rejected, dude. Chill. I am Phantom Lancer. Okay, while that's going on, I'm going back to reading my updates. There's a quicker way to load it. I should have started a game or whatever. Alright, so... Oh, that's cool. It's left me off. So move stuff around. Following items are no longer particularly shareable. Ring of Regen, Ring of Tarkas, Sage's Mask, Ring of Health, and Voidstone and Perseverance. Interesting. So the jungle Enigma is probably dead. Because what he was mostly doing was giving things to people to help them lane better. If you can't give items to people, it probably won't happen. Shown base armor increased by 2. Shown damage attacks per minute increased by 4 to 6. Okay. Last gold bounty changed from 150 to 400 to 225 to 325. Average unchanged. Yeah. Last hit XP bounty reduced from 750 to 400. I didn't know he gave you... Did he really give you 750 gold? For right clicking him? The last one. Anyway. That Tormator's Unholy Aurora, you know, that creep walks around, goes psh. The timer that credit a player ability for a kill. Let me quit this. That's just taking too long, and that's not the way to do this. I can't believe I even get this for a bot game. I'm the important one in the bot game. Alright, so I'm going to jump out. And I'm just going to load a map.
We are but a simple servant.
Actually, who cares?
Forward!
I'm here. So...
Prepare for battle.
everything feels... I realize I'm doing this in the dark, but that's okay.
We move.
I'm handing him to the bottom lane where he shouldn't be. It doesn't look different. So it's just pull camp stuff mainly. I mean, I'm sure things were slightly adjusted, but I can't physically. I can't really tell too much. That might be farther.
30 seconds to battle.
That might be closer. Alright.
We agree.
No big deal. Some map changes aren't that big. Heroes can now have standard initial attack speed values previously from 100 for all heroes. What? I'm sorry, I'm confused. The timer for that credits a player for a kill when Radiant/Dire get the final hit is increased from 20 to 30 seconds. I don't understand what's going on there. I'm thinking if you contribute to a fight and you died, you get 30 seconds till you get like some kind of credit as I helped out. But you don't get experience still, so I don't know if it matters just too much. Heroes can now have a standard initial attack speed values, previously 100 for all heroes. Abandons base attack is increased. So is he slower? I think that's slower. Higher numbers is slower in this. Increase from 125 crystal melee base attack. What? Why would you make her slower? Okay, so everybody's given a base of 100 and these heroes are effed. Heroes can now have a this is first opinions, haven't read it, haven't thought about it, haven't tried it. So I'm wrong, just write a note and I will appreciate it. Heroes can now have a non-standard base mana regen values. Okay, that's good. I think this is good. Xel'Zanel, Lich, Pugna, Shadow Fiend, Techies, Tinker. So some of these will be I guess everybody had a base mana regen value, and some of these people are nerfed, and some of these people have a lot. Like Techies, 1.0 base mana regen. That's probably pretty good. Lich is probably good now. This probably makes Lich really good now. You nuke people more often. We'll find out. Item changes. Ooh, I'm gonna be scrolling for a long time. Cost decreased from 75 to 50. Okay, gold bounty increased from 100 plus 2/minute plus 104/minute. I'm glad the bounty increases increased more, so it promotes you to D ward. Good stuff. Cost decreased from 100 to 75. Okay, sentries are cheaper. Orange juice. No hangover medicine. No stock limit, max limit of 10 starting. Whoa. Okay, so you could buy a crap ton of sentry wards now. You can't now, but max limit of 10, you're not gonna... Ooh. It's not gonna happen. You're never gonna hit that. I don't even know why this was added. Does that keep people from, like, you know, throwing the game and buying tons of sentry wards? Maybe. Or at least, you know, if they hit the stock, they're probably being an asshole and you should kick them and ban them. The initial 10-minute stock now provides 2 tomes. Okay. Now has a 5-minute use cooldown. So if you use a tome, you can't use another one for 5 more minutes. That's fine. Pretty much tomes get used as they pop out, so I don't know why that was necessary either. I've got a slow duration change from 5 to 2.5 for melee ranged attackers to 3 seconds. Okay. Slow amount reduced from 35 to 20%. This is a really good slow. It was probably too good of a slow no matter what. It just was debilitating. So amount increased from 35 to 40% when used against ranged heroes. I am really confused how this works. Used against melee heroes. So ranged heroes can't run at you really well. Melee heroes can effectively run at you pretty hard. Used against, not, it doesn't matter if you're ranged or not, it's who you're attacking. So that's cool. Attack speed slow now matches the movement slow values above. So this is going to be situational versus the heroes you fight. Helmet of Dominator now has a recipe. 300 HP regen aura reduced from 3 to 2. HP regen, sorry, that was Pipe Insight. Mech. HP regen aura reduced from 4.5 to 3.5. That's pretty dumb. Guardian's Greaves HP regen aura reduced from 4.5 to 3.5. Threshold bonus armor reduced from 15 to 10. Come on, boys and girls, help us support that. Help the people who want to. Maybe because cores were buying these. Mask of Madness movement speed bonus increased from 25 to 30. Okay. Rod of Atos strength agility reduced. Rod was way too good. Understand it needs to get nerfed. Drum of Endurance. Mana regen reduced from 1.5 to 1.25. Do you really need to nerf drums? Hardly anyone still buys drums. Vlad's. Mana regen reduced from... Making sure my recording is working after all this time. It looks like it's working. 0.75 to 1.5. Come on, Spirit Vessel, quit nerfing it. It's already expensive and hard to do. Spirit Vessel, hero reduction reduced from 70 to 60%. Current health as damage per second reduced from 5 to 4. Wraithband, attack speed reduced from 6 to 5. Bloodstone, fixed multiple bloodstones, stacking the mana regen amplification effect. No more Thompson going zip, 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 zip. Word use is important. Abaddon. Base attack speed increased. Okay, we read some of that stuff. York Scepter upgrade. While borrowed time is active, anytime an ally takes more than 525 damage within a 1600 range, an individual missed coin will automatically fire towards that ally. What the hell? Scepter still increases duration by 1. So, borrowed time's going on. Ally takes 525 damage. They get a bonus heal instead of the damage being reworked to Abaddon, which is probably not good. That he would take half the damage and then kind of absorb it all was pretty good. I don't know how often I saw eggs. Maybe this will be like weirdly work out if you pick the right tree thing. Musquela range reduced. Oh no. Harder to harass. I love the Abaddon harass. Talents. 15 talent reduced from plus 5 to 60. So they just nerfed Musquela, and then they made it part of the Scepter and made the Scepter worse. Boo. I loved Abaddon. Now you took them from me. Alchemist. Edit Scepter upgrade with Scepter equipped with Synthesized. You gain a bonus plus 30 damage plus 6% spell amp for each Scepter that you give allies at any point in the game. Oh, I like it. Fun. May as well stack it. Alk will be everywhere. I hate Alk, but it's a bonus, you know, for support Alk. It makes it more viable. Completely makes the support Alk more viable. Just buying Scepters for everyone. Ancient Apparition, please fix them. Ice Vortex mana cost reduced. Okay. Ice Blast can no longer be seen on the minimap by enemies if they have True Sight. Interesting. So it's just going to be harder to Ice Blast because you don't know it's coming. So if you have a ward there, you can't see that it's going to hit you. And when you tell your enemies, or your allies to move away, and they don't move away, they don't see it with True Sight. I guess if your hero sees it, you probably still see it. But a ward's not going to see the Ice Blast coming in. Anti-Mage. Add Scepter upgrade. Mana Void now adds plus 70 seconds to the highest cooldown ability on the enemy hero. Ooh. To the highest cooldown. Ooh. Weird. Okay, so you like Enigma. Haha. It'll be forever before you black hole again. Good luck. Cooldown starts once the enemy respawns. Increases the stun duration by 1 second. If the target dies during this period, it is still counted as a Mana Void kill. Does he have to kill? Mana Void kills. Okay. So, odd. Kind of cool. Kind of like it. Probably not worth a Scepter upgrade ever. Because it's not really going to add anything to you living as anti-mage. But, fun. Alright, Arc Warden turn rate improved. So I guess one's faster, 0.6 slower? I could be wrong with all these numbers, so. They say improved from 0.6 to 0.7. I assume he's turning faster. I assume one is faster. Fixed temp is double, being unable to activate runes. Okay, so temp and stumble can get a just double damage rune. Go to town. Edit Scepter upgrade. Grants new ability Rune Forge. Creates a random rune in front of you. Cooldown 60 seconds. The selection of runes include bounty runes and power up runes. Probably useless, but fun. I'm all about fun. Scepters are fun. Let's keep it up. You get it. I think you get a bounty rune. Like, if a double damage rune, go kill them all. It's kind of cool. Probably not worth more viable for Arc since he can make a lot of money. Axe base damage increased by 3. Base armor increased by 1 because you made the punching axe set. I get it. I want the punching axe set. I'm gonna pay money for all this stuff soon, I think. Rework Scepter upgrade now causes Battle Hunger to be 400 AoE target ability. Okay, instead of extra chops, you get an AoE target ability. About 100. Debuff still reduces enemy damage by 30%. Cool. Battle Hungry is half speed when used on creeps. That means you probably move half as fast as you used to. So if you get a target ability and you get all that movement speed bonus, if you get a bunch of creeps in it, which you get a bunch of creeps in it, you're still going to get movement speed off it. It's not bad at all. Brain Sap. Scepter now reduces cast point by 50%. I don't know what that means, cast point. It means it's faster to cast? How's that beneficial? It took too long before? Is that different than what a Scepter still maybe does the same thing it did before? It's just an extra bonus? Find out. You'll find out. Bat Rider, fire, flag cooldown from 34 to 40, 38, 36, 34. Flaming Lasso. Secondary search radius increased from 400 to 450. That's probably fine. He kind of needs that because you're not going to really build Scepter on him in most cases. Beastmaster Scepter upgrade. Wild Axes have no cooldown and can be used once again when they have returned to Beastmaster. That's probably a little OP. Probably worth it since it's bonus damage. And you have lots of creeps, and I could see that being used. Talent change 65 Wild Axes damage to 40 boar attack damage. Level 20 talent 75. How long am I going? Pretty long. Bloodseeker agility growth. Can I zoom into this? Nope. Agility growth reduced from 3.5 to 3.1. Woo-boo. Blood right mana cost reduced. Okay, it's cheaper to do it first. That's good. I'm sure it's now lethal again. Ha! Bro, Terran will be happy. Deals 30, 45%, 60% distance move as damage. Has a 8, 10, 12 second duration. Okay. A little different. Good. Janata damage reduced. Alright, just slightly reduced. No big deal. Shuriken Toss. Scepter now increases cast range from 400 to 800. Ooh. Ooh, not sure if it's worth. It's doubling the range. and it'll bounce around probably farther too, I assume. Level 20 talent increased from plus 75 shuriken toss damage to 125. Excuse me. Brewmaster. Thunderclap damage reduced. Slightly. No big deal. Primal Spirit Scepter now grants Brilliance plus 100 movement speed. Those little bastards. Not cool. Probably worth. Oh, probably worth. I will hate Brews. I don't know. It'll be kind of late. He doesn't want to build that first. He wants to build aura items. Bristleback. Base armor increased by 1. Warpath damage per stack increased. Ooh, more of a right clicker. Goo. Also, he gets Scepter gives him a bigger goo area effect. I think goo is overall good. Most of the time, Scepters is built, like I said, as a fun thing. Broodmother. Base attack speed increased. Added Scepter upgrade increases spin web max count from 8 to 20. Ooh, that's a lot more webs. Movement speed from 70 to 100%. It removes movement speed limit. Ick. Possible. Sounds very useful, actually. And then Brew can go all over the map. You go to 8 to 20 max webs. I think you can put Brew anywhere and not worry about webs anymore. Removes the whole point of almost having webs. Scimitar Warrunner. Base armor increased. Talent level 20 plus 70 retaliate damage to 80. Okay, slightly buff. Chaos Knight. Strength gain reduced from 3.7 to 3.4. Not going to see many Case Knights. He was in the pro games anyway, because he's really not that good, honestly. Minimum damage increased. Okay, so they're buffing him. Cast Bolt maximum damage increased. Buffed. Cast Bolt minimum stun changed. Buffed. Cast Bolt maximum stun changed. Slightly buffed. Kind of the same. Cast Bolt cooldown increased from 10 to a cooldown to back to 10. Scepter also reduces incoming illusion damage from 260 to 180%. That's probably worth. That's a lot less damage on your illusions. You can just wreck. Just wreck people. Anyway, Chen. Please stop nerfing Chen. Holy Persuasion provides. Okay, plus 10, 25 move speed to converted creeps. So they move faster. After you convert them, they're a little bit zippy. Divine Favor is now passive. Aura. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 health gen. 8, 12, 16, 20% heal amplification. So you just get a aura around you that says, okay, we get a little more health. Any healings that take place, you get a bonus. And 4, 8, 6, 12, 16 bonus damage for heroes. Your creeps get 2 times the damage values. Okay, those. So 32 damage and all that stuff. So you can't control the siege creep, but if you're near it, you still get the bonus damage, it appears. Level 15 talent change from -7 divine favor cooldown to +10. I assume he doesn't persuade. I don't remember what I read at top, but Clinks has now less mana regen. Separate upgrade to skeletons near Clinks when exiting skeleton walk. Okay, that's interesting. Increase skeleton walk speed by 30%. That's a lot. Unlocks max movement speed. Okay, he can go really fast if he gets the right equipment. Burning Army base attack time change from to 1.6 base. So just could get fast. It only gets down to 1.6. Burning Army's units damage. Base damage to 80. So they can do more damage than you. More useful. Level 15 talent reduced from +30 arrows damage to +20. Okay, nerfed on that small front, but the skeleton's a little bit stronger. Probably good that you get skeletons when just exiting skeleton walk is really good. He's probably super buff then, because you can just pop out of things, start right clicking, and you got two other skeletons that are going to barrage you. You'll hate clinks. You should hate clinks after that. That's just mean. Clockwork. Base armor increase by 1. Alright, attack improved. Yeah, she's a little faster attack. Increased. Base attack is point increased. I'm going to right click you as Crystal May, and you're all gonna die. You're all gonna die. Alright, move on. She needs more buffs than that. She's probably still shit. Dark Seer. Strength reduced from 24 to 21. Okay. Level 20 challenge to plus from 4 on AoE to 100 ion shell damage. 20 challenge change plus 15% cooldown to plus 10 armor. 25 challenge to plus 150 ion damage to 4 on AoE surge. That's fair. AoE surge is way too powerful, so later is probably better. Dark Willow. Scepter upgrade. It's about time. Attacking no longer takes you out of Shadow Realm. Each attack still has bonus base damage based on the duration of the buff. Ew. I don't think you'll be able to afford to buy it if you're any type of support. But you'll hit hard. You'll get all that bonus damage of thing. So you hit Shadow Realm. You don't go out of it, but as long as you're in it, you attack and you get the buff. So boom, 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 boom. As fast as you attack, you can do some massive amount of damage because you get that bonus magic damage on top of it. Level 15 talent increased from 90 gold a minute to 120. Level 20 talent increased plus 300 shadow max damage to minus 12 seconds bramble mage cooldown. Oh, because if you had that and you had this, you'd be over. It would be too OP, so they removed that. So I don't know what your bramble maze will be. Let's find out. Who cares, right? Let's do this. Dark Willow.
I'm full of surprises.
Bramble maze cooldown 25, so half it. That's good. Fight, you probably throw down 2 instead of just 1. Not bad, not necessarily good. Shallow Grave Scepter radius increased 450 to 500. That's fine. You hardly ever get to build it. When you do get to build it, you may as well just Shallow Grave everyone. Death Prophet. Sorry, that was Dazzle before. Death Prophet added Scepter upgrade anytime an enemy is affected by your spells. Crypt Swarm, Impact, Silence, debuff, Spirit Siphon target. When you attack an enemy, a ghost will fly out and hit the enemy for double the usual damage to return to you with life. These ghosts apply 100% slow for what? Alright, that's a funky thing, but it probably makes it 100% worth. Time an enemy is affected by your spells. When you attack an enemy, a ghost will fly out and hit the enemy and give you lifesteal. Yeah, you're going to want it. These ghosts apply. It makes her better late game because she kind of falls off pretty hard. Chris Swarm, I don't like how this scrolls. Beastmaster. Sorry about this, everyone. So, Dark Willow, Dazzle, Death Prophet. Crypt Swarm, cast point reduced. 0.5 to 0.4. Really confused by this attack speed stuff going higher and then saying it's faster. Probably reading it wrong. Just moving on because it's going to take forever. Level 15 talent increase from -3 kinetic field to -4. Okay, faster. Doom, Devour on a creep has a level limit. Interesting. So you gotta level up Devour higher to level up to eat a bigger creep. 25 talent increase from 30% cleave to 175% cleave. Almost no one gets that. Edit Scepter upgrade adds 4th level to Elder Dragon form. A black dragon gains Scepter increase the level of your ultimate by 1. Black Dragon has a 50% more corrosive damage, splash damage, slow amount, and it also increases your attack range by 600 and grants you plus 30% magic resistance. Could be worth. Don't know if he farms fast enough for it, but could be worth. I mean, yeah, it would be worth. 50% more corrosive damage, splash damage, slow amount. It also increases your attack range. Yeah, it's probably worth. Drow, marksmanship no longer instantly kills ancients. Still does damage as pierces. Fair. Marksmanship now only pierces base armor, not total armor. Okay, so the bonus armor you buy still will work against Drow. Drow will no longer be a thing. She's just going to be out. I guess if you actually do a Drow strat, you have Drow heroes, she works. But at this point in time, I buy armor as a support. She won't instantly pop me. I don't have to not buy armor and just, okay. I like it. I think that's fair. Your work scepter upgrade. Echo Stomp now causes you to become spell immune while channeling for additional 2 seconds per affected enemy hero. What the hell is Echo Stomp? So when you're going to stomp,
It's not wise to stand in my way.
1.7 seconds. So you can just stop. Nobody can stop you from stopping when you have a scepter. So Nyx can't run and go boosh. Well, he can't do that anyway. Spell immune while channeling and for additional 2 seconds per affected. So you're spell immune. Interesting. So you can stop your spell immune while channeling, and then every hero you hit, you get 2 bonus. So you get 3 more heroes, you get 6 more seconds. It's like BKB going on. Yeah, so if you want to be more of a core, edit Scepter upgrade. Fire Remnant cast range is 3 times longer. Initial Remnant movement speed. It's 2 times faster. Wow. So you can send your Fire Remnant forever. Your initial Remnant movement speed is 2 times faster. So you can just get to it faster too. Get more remnants. 3 to 5. Activate Fire Remnant causes no mana, so that's a big nuke. Jump into 5 instead of just 3. It's a late game thing. It's pretty good. We'll see how often people get a chance to void that, or buy that, void that. Faceless Void. Strength engage increased. Level 10 in talent slightly improved. Level 15 talent changed. -1 time walk cooldown to 1.5. Slightly improved. Level 20 talent improved. 40 attack speed to 45. Grimstroke. Added Scepter grants you new ability. Target Portrait. Creates a ink illusion of a target enemy hero. Illusion lasts 20 seconds. Is magic immune. Plus 30% movement speed. Takes 200% incoming damage. Deals 150% outgoing damage. Cooldown 35 mana. Cooldown 35 mana, cost 200. It's just a new ability, period. So you just push and you make ink illusion of your enemy hero. I don't know what the range is of it. And he deals more damage. That's annoying. Probably pretty good. Too expensive though. It's finally Ink Spell is now castable on allied spell immune units. So Juggernaut spinning, instead of doing it right before he spins, you can do it while he's spinning. And that'll fix most time options. It'll make him, he'll be really strong because your ally puts on BKB or so on and so on. You can just put Inkswell on them and actually protect them. Base attack speed increased from 100 to 125. Gyrocopter. Huskar base armor increased by 1. Berserker's blood regen. Da-da-da. Increased. Okay. It's a little bit better. Inner fire cooldown reduced. Yeah, he's just slightly better. Booker base damage increased by 3. Sword attack damage per instance reduced. Okay. Level 10 talent increased from plus 30 chaos meteor contact damage to 40. Level 20 plus 35 of clarity damage speed to 45. Io added to Captain's mode. Added scepter of great spirits now passively spawn around you constantly every second. Max 5 spirits are at a given time. Io can farm really well, so Axe is not out of his realm. And having 5 spirits around you constantly respawning every, what does it say? Every second? So you could just be running at somebody and just bam, 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 bam. Let's slow down, but you're going to have more spirits and you don't even have to. Maybe you can still make them on your own. So you can re-up when that's all going on. Tether pull can now be interrupted if stunned during it, like Timber Chain. I don't know what that means. So the person you're trying is... Timber Chain doesn't stun, but I'm not to him. Maybe Timber Chain does stun. I don't know what that means. Liquid Fire. Ability effect still impacts the area where the target dies or the attack is evaded. So you can shoot high ground. Liquid Fire won't miss now. Because it'll still be like a ground. It'll become like a ground effect. If the target dies, it still does splash damage. And if it's evaded, maybe the target doesn't get it, but everyone around it still gets it. Keeper Light Scepter now also causes Illuminate not to require channeling. Still provides heal bonus. Wow, so you can instantly just cast out. That's probably better. I'm probably back to getting it now. I assume the heal bonus is still during the day. Chakra magic can now be cast on enemies, placing a debuff that drains 5.5 of current mana per 100 units moved. Last 5 seconds. Old version was a percent of max magic, or max mana, not current. Okay. So you can give yourself mana, or you can drain mana from your enemies. Like it. Just a basic spell. Legion Commander base armor increased slightly. Lich has now better base mana regen, I think. I really don't know how the scale's working. Lena, strength gain increased from 2 to 2.2. Turn rate improved from 0.5 to 0.6. Okay, she's going to start getting close to being more useful. I think she's still out of it. Lion, Finger of Death, damage per kill reduced. Oh, come on. How many lines do we see stacking that? Not often. Not often at all. Should have kept. You need to keep that up there. It's reduced from 50 to 40. Lone Druid. Strength gain increased from 2.4 to 2.7. True form health bonus increased. Okay. That's fair. Lodron's a beast. It's difficult to deal with. Might make it more difficult. Luna. Base damage increased by 0.4. Or by 4.4. It would be funny. She's going to be definitely more played just because of that. Because she's hard to get last hits with early on. If people know how to play against you. Lycan, added scepter upgrade. Causes one of the 3 creep waves to include 2 wolves. Huh? You cannot control the wolves, but they are considered your units. These wolves have the same movement speed as your lane creeps. Okay. So 3 creep waves come from your side when they spawn. Some of them get 2 whoops. I don't see this being a benefit because that's farmable. Gold will be made out of it, and I don't think scepters could be a thing. Sounds bad. I mean, when you're pushing, I guess it could be good. It sounds most cases bad. Magnus, darting strength increased. 2 shockwave scepter max range increased. Okay, 1725 to 2000. Shockwave scepter speed increased from 1200 to 1500. Probably needed. Damn it. Why when I scroll right, why does it do that? Sorry, everyone again. I just clicked and then I tried to highlight something and it just jumps like way up where it came from before. Mars, add to captain's mode. Yes. This I'm happy about this. This will be fun. There's just so many times that you can use Mars and wombo combo. Been wanting to have in captain's mode. Watch the pros. Even in my captain's mode games. Base damage reduced by 4. Base armor reduced by 1. He's pretty hardly. He's nerfed a decent amount. Scepter upgrade. God's Rebuke cooldown is now 1.4 seconds during Arena of Blood. Reset God's Rebuke. I don't even know what that is. So let's find out. God's Rebuke.
I am war. I am without
Okay.
end.
So the cooldown of your shield bash goes bonkers, crazy, constant to 1.4 instead of 10 seconds. So let me read that again. That is that's just beyond super strong. Oh, it's during Arena of Blood. Okay. My bust. So however long Arena of Blood lasts, not that long. Let's go back to him. 7 seconds. You can cast it 4 or 5 times. That's a lot of damage. Bam. Bam. And you can keep pushing them into your wall. That's, if anything, it's fun. It's probably worth, because you get the bonus damage. Why not? Medusa, agility gain reduced. Level 15 talent reduced from plus 30% to 25. Meepos buffed slightly all around. Base damage increased by 2. 7 to 10, 10 to 15. These are talents. Level 15 talent increased from a plus 15% evasion to 20%. Alright. We're on a attack point increase from 0.3 to 0.35. Is that slower? I'm really confused to that. It feels like it's slower. Base attack speed increased from 100 to 115. Starstorm Scepter upgrade, trigger rate improved from 10 seconds to 9 seconds. Alright. Monkey King! Added Scepter upgrade. Spawns a monkey soldier near you every 3.5 seconds. These soldiers last 12 seconds. If you're tree dance and you get a shoulder around you, you kind of give away your position as much as starting to kill somebody. You could just wait over top of their head until it forms. These soldiers can attack any target. However, they will not attack buildings if you're not within 500 range of them. Okay. So you can just add soldiers. And they can hit buildings too. Split pushing Monkey King will be legit. Morphlane, adaptive strike damage reduced. I mean, it's already legit because he just clears away, but now he can take buildings. Adaptive strike on Morphlane reduced. 70, 80, 90, 100. Edit Scepter upgrade. While morphed, you gain plus 35% cooldown reduction. That's on the spells you steal. That's dirty. Plus 50% mana cost reduction and 600 cast range. Eek. That seems not cool. Morph no longer dispels your hero. That's okay. So if you apply effect like I I don't know, any effect to him. Like an urn or the upgrade to urn, whatever it's called. That can't be removed, or he won't remove it by just morphing to the other hero. So maybe he's nerfed more than he's helped. Because that Dispel was super strong. Nature's Prophet, base damage reduced by 2. What? Nature's Prophet is hardly getting used. Nature's Call, attack damage reduced. Probably okay. Necrophos, Reaper's Scythe. Reaper's Scythe respawn time reduced from 15:30:45 to 15:25:35. Fine. I think it should be longer. I think I should add back the buyback, honestly. Night Stalker, edit Scepter upgrade. Void is now applying 900 AoE around you. Increases the Void mini stun duration from 0.1 to 0.6. Reduces cooldown by 2 seconds. Reduces cooldown by 2 seconds. So can you choose your target? Or just everybody around you gets affected? Everybody gets mini stunned. Interesting. So you push it, you have it, and then mini stun. And they're stunned for about a half second. And the cooldown is every 2 seconds. So chasing's a real thing. And all that damage from you at night can just clear waves. Just melt waves. Let me move all this closer. Squeak squeak. Base strength reduced by 1. Nix. Oh, come on. Bandana cooldown rescaled. Longer. No fun. Level 15 talent reduced from plus 30 movement speed to 25. Ew. I will make it. I will finish all these and then put them up, and then everybody will watch it because you're all wonderful and I'm mostly wonderful. Ogre and Magi. Multicast. 2x cast chance increased from 70% to 75%. Level 25 talent increased from plus 275 fire blast damage to 300. That's fine. It's getting up there. That 2 times chance needs to be pretty high, and it's pretty good. Alright, onward and outward. Omni Knight, Guardian Angel. Scepter now, surprise plus 40 health power a second. Regen affects buildings still. Okay. So everybody with that gets bonus regen, and the buildings can get healed. I like it. Oracle, base attack time increased from 1.4 to 1.7. Level 20 talent reduced from plus 50 movement speed to 45. Outworld Devour, Equilibrium. Now passively provides 11, 18, 25, 30% mana steal. All damage, not just spells. Oh, that's interesting. So right click in, period. Gives you mana steal even if you're not equilibriumed. Or doing other things. I don't know how it quite works. Activates. When activate, triples the mana steal and slows enemies hit by your spell. That's mean. Pangolier, edit Scepter upgrade. Shearcraft now cast a 2-second swashbuckle every 90 seconds. So you stomp the ground, which is your wheeled Shearcraft. It's not as cool as Mars. 2 tack swashbuckle every 90 degrees around you. Lucky Shot no longer has a chance to silence. Now always disarms. That's a nerf. So a lot of cases you need a silence. Lucky Shot now reduces armor by 3, 4, 5, 6. Phantom Assassin. Ed Scepter upgrade. Blurred now has an instant cast time and applies a dispel. Anytime you get a hero kill, your abilities are refreshed. Reduces blur cooldown to 12 seconds. So you can blur a lot more with the scepter. I don't know if it's ever going to be worth it because you need damage and other things. Phantom Lancer. Strength gain increased from 2 to 2.2. Agility gain increased from 3 to 3.2. Might be a smidge enough to put him on the map. Phoenix. Base strength increased by 2. Supernova now causes your abilities refast on cast rather than at the end of the spell. I don't know what that means. Because it doesn't matter because you're in the supernova. I thought you couldn't cast them anyway. So does that mean you can cast those abilities while you're in the Nova now? I always use all my spells. I've never tried to cast an ability while I've been in Supernova. I never even thought to. Because I spend them all. And then I use it to refresh them all. But if they're all instantly refreshed, I can use them while I'm in the egg. That'd be cool. Okay, Supernova, never mind. I need to read the next sentence. Supernova now allows you to cast Sunray and turn its direction while in Supernova. This is a demo. This is a dream for Tim. So, you know, it's the little things. Phoenix. I'm totally trying this out right now. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. What? All right. I've been told to do this at 4 at 4. I did it
Prepare
at 4.
for battle.
I'm delaying my thing. That's how eggs is spelled in my head. What the hell is this? Consumable. You buy a consumable? Alright, later. So does that mean I can give it to somebody? Ignore. Pretend that did not happen. So I'm in, like, okay. Did all my spells. I forgot super long range. Now I'm going across the river. I'm all out. So basically it gives me the cast. And it's fun. I can still hear people. Probably not worth. Probably. But will I buy it? Yeah. Yeah, I'll buy that.
By the G.
I'll definitely buy that. So that's why they gave you that ability. Puck. Intelligence gain increased from 3.1 to 3.5. Strength gain increased. Okay, just slightly. That intelligence gain might make Puck a more formidable, definitely late gamer. Pudge, base intelligence increased by 2. Raleigh needs it. Maybe I can throw one more hook. Level 15 talent increase from plus 12% rot slow to plus 16% rot slow. Pugna. Now it's a 0.5 mana base regen. Agility gain increased from 1 to 1.3. Neither ward, mana loss increased from slightly improved. Razor. I have the Storm. Scepter no longer increases attack rate. I have the Storm. Scepter now hits up 2 different units strikes instead of 1. Okay. Still affects buildings. So you can strike the building once or 2 different buildings. You kind of got Scepter before because of the attack rate speed, but still hits buildings, so Okay, base damage increased by 3. Rubik, agility gain increased from 19 plus 2.1 to 23 plus 2.5. Okay. Means you're a better right clicker already off the bat. Shadow Demon, intelligence gain increased from 3.1 to 3.3. Shadow Fiend now has 0.3 mana. Regen, Shadow gain increased from 2.3 to 2.5. Agility gain increased from 3.3 to 3.5. No big deal. If there's shock, mana rescaled. It's going to be more expensive to zap people. slightly at first, especially. Level 2 is going to suck, so you might want to not get you want to get your level 2 right away because it's the first time you really get area effect out of it, but you're going to have to watch your mana because you're jumping on level 2 105 to 120. A silencer, base attack speed increase from 100 to 115. Still feels like that's the wrong way. I guess you have attack speed, so it's probably faster. That's how that works, because attack speed is just a number. It doesn't really, it's not out of 1 or anything like that, so that's how that works. Ancient Seal, cast range increase from 700 to 750. Concessive shot mana cost 95 to 80, 85, 90, 95. It's already was good. This guy was already really good. He's a little better now. Slardar, edit scepter upgrade. Slithering Crush now creates a puddle of water that is considered a river for bonuses. Provides plus 25 health, Pyregen, plus 12 armor, plus 40% status for existence while in the puddle or river. In addition to normal Guardians Sprint River bonuses, Puddle AoE is 550, Puddle lasts 25 seconds. We're going to demo this in just a moment. Okay, so that's not as... Oh, that's the Scepter. That's ridiculous. Guardian Sprint. Guardian Sprint now passively provides extra 12, 20, 35, 50% movement boost in the river with unlocked max speed rather than a fixed 700. Level 4 activated. That's probably good. Level 25 talent change plus 1.25 Slithering Crush to minus 0.45 seconds on the attack. So Slardar, what do you do, baby?
Slardar.
We have 4 this time. I'm really gonna do it. Really gonna do it.
Slardar.
Alright.
Pearl beyond.
Hello, Max.
Patrolling.
This is Slithering Crush. 36-7.
To the
So that means that, yeah, so I get the movement speed. That's ruthless. And then that puddle's still here? How long does this puddle last? That's ridiculously long. Look at that. I get the movement speed? Oh, I only get the movement speed when I'm doing that, but it,
to defend.
see, I think I slowed. Yeah, I slowed. So you can chain circles together to hunt people, and then you get the bonus. All that other stuff I read before, I can't remember what it is. But you get the idea. That's he's a hard farmer though, so I don't see him getting it, but that's game changing.
Slardar.
It's definitely game changing. You basically make little rivers. Slark, base attack speed increased from 100 to 120. Shadow Dance, passive health regen rescaled from 3.57% to 567. Shadow Dance Scepter range increased from 325 to 425. Okay. So that's the area effect. You put everybody in your Shadow Dance bubble. Spectre edit upgrade grants you new ability. Shadow Step allows you to perform a single target unit haunt. Cooldown 70. Mana cost 180. What's that mean? You click the top of the map and you haunt on them only? Weird. Probably really good. Probably really horrible if you're a support. Like, I don't want to die. You can just... I don't see him building that because, you know, you already have a hunt that goes anywhere you want. Base health regen increased from 0.75 to 1.25. Bulldoze status resistance increased slightly. That's Bulldoze movement increased from 12 to 40. Greater bash, stun durations are scaled. Okay, about the same. It's actually weaker. Greater bash damage are scaled. A little stronger earlier on. Charge of Darkness, mana cost reduced from 100, 70, 80, 90, 100. Quicker, easier to get across the map. Neither strike scepter range increased. 850, 950. Scepter radius increased. Did you strike multiple people? I'm confused to how it worked before with Scepter, but because I've never gotten Scepter on him. Guess you can hit more people. Now as Techies is a base mana 1.0 base mana regen. Templar Assassin at Scepter Grade grants you new ability Psionic Protection. Allows you to teleport to any Psionic trap after 2-second channel. It's not break and meld, so you can be invis, and you can just pop up there. Cooldown 30 seconds. Mana cost 100. Detonates the Psionic trap on arrival, so they know you're there. So as soon as you appear, but you blow up the trap, if you do it right and you guess right, or you assume they're going to be over top of the trap, they're still there. The trap blows up and they're slowed, and then you're already melded and you unmeld and you just go to town. Nice to get across the map. It might be worth it there because it's kind of like a Boots of Travel, except better. Kind of. Just weird. I don't know, but cool. Terrorblade, edit Scepter Brigade, cast a metamorphosis on a wave. A wave travels outwards in all directions, causes enemy heroes to become feared for 3 seconds upon impact. So that's probably bad for him. So he goes up, rawr, and becomes giant, big shooty thing, and everybody runs. Instead of maybe staying there unwillingly to get killed. Is that really that bad? I mean, it sets you up for other things, so you can stun them and whatnot. Wave starts traveling at 0.6 seconds and has a travel speed of 1,000. Spell minions do not get hit by the wave. It has a global sound effect. Reflections no longer affects illusions. Alright? They probably did that for people's PCs. Probably did that for people's PCs. But, so Phantom Lancer and like Naga, Siren, or Exo a lot stronger against this hero now. Tidehunter, Gush. Gush Scepter upgrades radius increase from 240 to 260. Gush Scepter upgrade distance from 1800 to 2200. Nobody almost buys it. It's still fun. You should buy it. Strength growth increased from 2.8 to 3.2. Intelligence gain increased from 2.4 to 2.7. Base armor increased by 1. Alright, so they're buffing level 10 talent plus 6%. Amplification 2.5 mana regen to 25%, 25%, or 225 health. Level 15 talent increase from plus 5 reactive armor to 8. Level 15 100 damage to 10% spell amp. Level 20 damage increase 15 20 strength. I mean, I don't think he was that bad of a hero. I think he was actually pretty good in quite a bit of cases. He just was kind of underplayed. He'll probably be more played. He's just bad at taking objectives. He's slow objective taker. Tinker now has 2.5 mana regen. Intelligence gain increased from 2.5 to 3.3. Level 10 talent increase from 6% spell amp to 8. Level 10 talent 75 to 100. We're getting there. We're getting there. I've almost made it. Tiny. Intelligence growth increased from 1.6 to 2.2. Edit Scepter upgrade grants you a new channeling ability, Tree Volley. Every 0.4 seconds, a random tree with 525 ranger hero will be thrown towards the target AoE. What the hell? It's just, okay, so you, seconds, random tree within 525 your range hero will be thrown towards a target AoE. Deals 20% of your damage to that area. Target AoE 400. Cast range 1300. Max channel 2.4 seconds. So you have to channel it? No, it channels itself. Cooldown 12. So just channeling ability. So you have to stand there. You can just stand in one spot and just throw trees. 0.4 seconds. 0.4 seconds. 0.4 seconds. Within 520 of your range will be thrown towards target AoE. So you pick that spot It does a lot of damage. It might be worthwhile. You BKB and you stand in a bunch of trees and see him fly. Alright, I'm gonna check this out. If tree grab cooldown reduced. Trying to get Tiny back in the meta, grow armor increased. Alright. Tiny. What's up, my main man? Loading time. I'm actually really curious why this one. It takes just a second too long to load, and I'm not sure why.
Would you look at that?
Prepare for battle.
Okay, that was really strong. So did he throw every tree there that second?
Rolling out.
Alright.
Rock on.
So he only threw it in that area. It was brief,
For the quarry.
but that seemed like a lot of damage. So if I have that,
Rolling out.
everything should die. I mean, like I'm really gonna get that.
Going.
But did you see how those trees melt? Like, how close? That's fun though. Alright. Next, grow armor increased. Yeah. Treant, Protector has now 5 base mana regen. Nature's Sky is reworked. It's now a self-cast ability with a 0.26 second cast time. Ha. No longer has a fade delay, nor gets interrupted or damage taken. Goes on cooldown after invisibility buff ends. (10.864). So it doesn't start to cooldown. Nature's Guy's movement speed bonus rescaled from 14, 18, 22, 26%, 20, 22, 24, 26. Nature Guy's damage rescaled from 30, 90, 150, 210 to 60, 110. So they're gonna see some trees. We're gonna have to try this one too, because this one don't make sense to me. It's not even a... Just Nature Guys has changed.
I believe I
Love
will.
up to max. So now I have to hit it.
How about a stroll?
Prepare for
And
battle.
then it's good.
Trees are not so good with motion.
So I don't think people can interrupt if I'm getting attacked. But,
Oh, very well.
it's a manual push. Oh, that ran out quick.
Into forest shade.
Interesting. Alright.
To the next grove. Where did it go?
It added me, it just gave total damage to me. So it's not even outside of my root. Do I still root?
Such impatience.
I don't think I root.
Don't see
I don't know if I'll be able to root Andes.
camouflage.
I still root.
Oh no.
But I just get bonus damage. I'm like
Hide now.
all the time. I didn't ever like this new natures. I haven't used it much since I can walk through like physical trees. I should have been doing that more often. This guy's movement speed rescaled. This guy's damage rescaled from. So I get that bonus damage or do I not? I think I get that all the time. Let's giving me plus 90 right there. So just walking around right-clicking things.
I'll not be.
Is that how that always worked? I don't know, but it's different. It's kind of cool. Troll Warlord. He's got a scepter. Reduces battle trance cooldown to 35 seconds. That allows it to be cast on allied heroes. Huh. It's half the duration on enemies. Whoa, what the hell? And its scepter upgrade reduces battle trance cooldown to 35 seconds. That allows it to be cast on allied or enemy heroes. What's battle trance do on an enemy hero? I guess the same thing. And then they just run at you and you can run away and then bait them into their death. It's fun, weird, interesting. Probably not going to be purchased, but cool. Tusk. Plus 300 snowball field to minus 6 second ice shards. 25 talent change from minus 6 ice shards to minus 7. On the snowball cooldown, plus level 25 talent increase from 12% wall response to 15%. Now uses Pseudo random chance. Sweeto. Underlord, Pit of Malice, radius increased from radius, excuse me, from 375 to 390. Pit of Malice cooldown reduced 32, 28, 24, 20. Okay, slightly better. Soul Rip, cast point improved, so it's quicker to cast. That's good. Tombstone zombies now treat illusions like creeps, requiring 2 hits to kill rather than 1. Tombstone takes 1/4 damage from creeps, illusions rather than half. Okay. So it's harder for creeps to kill Tombstone and harder for creeps to kill zombies. It's fine. He's kind of Undying's in a bad spot. Don't think this will fix because everybody feels like they've gotten buffed. Vengeful Spirit. Neither swap now has a .275 cooldown to prevent accidental use. So you can't double neither swap like a lot of people are doing by accident, like when they're just smashing the button. That's probably not good because you can do boop boop. A lot of times it can save you because you could double neither swap so fast. I guess it's really not going to matter. 0.25 seconds is, I don't know, it probably wouldn't matter. It'll keep people from accidentally pushing it, or double doing it, that's for sure. Base Intelligent increased by 2. Base attack speed increased from I'm gonna make it. Base attack speed increased from 100 to 115. Talents. 15 talent increase from plus 8%. Poison sting slowed 12%. Base magic resistance increased from 10% to 25%. Summon familiars. This is Visage, sorry. Health rescaled 400, 550, 700 to 500, 600, 700. Warlock. Kid offering scepter now lands the second golem 0.4 seconds after the first, rather than both at the same time. I wonder if that extends your stun, which is good. That's awesome. Like, boom, boom. You're stunned longer, because there's another golem in your face. Fatal Bonds count rescaled from 3, 4, 5, 6 to 6. Big buff. Not slight buff, big buff. Because the problem with it is, at first, is it just can't grab enough units. So, Warlock's in a great position just because of that. Fatal Bonds rescaled damage. Okay, never mind. So they nerfed it at first, and it just does more damage later. But still, 6, 13 instead of 3 at 25. I don't know. I don't know. Fight it. Level 25 talent increase from plus 20 golem armor 25. Weaver has now. Can I scroll to the bottom? Almost. Not yet. Weaver has now 0.4 base mana regen. Base attack speed increase from 100 to 120. Wind Ranger rework scepter now adds 2 charges to Wind Run and increases Focus fire cooldown is just reduced. So focus fire every 30 seconds instead of it being like every 15 or 10 it was with Scepter. It's maybe worth. The movement speed's really good, especially if you still have the AoE effect slow around you. Level 10 talent, it's more for running away though. Level 10 talent changed from plus 30% when run slow to minus 2 seconds shackles. Minus 2 second shackle shot cooldown. Level 25 talent changed from plus 35% mini focus fire to 20% focus fire damage reduction. So X doesn't remove damage reduction. So you have to level 25 to get the damage reduction. Max. I forgot about that part. At least I assume. Wind Ranger. I have to find out. Why isn't it? I get this on like random and it keeps grabbing him.
Wind Ranger at your service.
It should be random even for these games, you know?
Prepare for battle.
Oh, Scepter.
So I
My
get
feet
charges. Am I moving through people? Have I always moved through people?
fly. You catch my point?
Why am I moving? Oh no, I'm not moving through people.
I run like the wind.
I'm not moving through people at all. Okay.
Of course.
So, but my cooldown.
Focus.
Damage reduces only 30%. So I have to get that, and then it's still 10%.
As the arrow flies.
Instead of getting to 0 like it was before. It's felt pretty good, but I guess since you don't have to spend a bunch on an item to have it on cooldown quicker,
Like the wind.
it's probably fine.
Incoming.
Does that mean I stack charges?
Like the wind.
The
I'm way
enemy's
ahead.
middle tower has fallen.
Alright, I had 2 going at the same time. So I
Already
built 1
moving.
charge. You built charges quick. That's interesting.
My next arrow will find its mark.
Quit. Arctic Burn, Scepter mana mana per second reduced from 40 to 30. Needed. Still never gonna happen all winter almost, but need it. Witch Doctor, Death Ward damage increased from 75, 125 to 175 to 85, 135 to 185. Need it. Witch Doctor's still in a bad place because it's so hard to pull off the Death Ward and hold it out there forever. Zeus has now a 0.25 pace. Mana regen, attack point improved from 0.633 to 0.45. Level 10 talent change from plus 6 armor to plus 3 mana regen. Alright, I did it. I made it. I read all these things. We're all the better because of it. You have a wonderful week. I haven't decided. I might release this right away. This might be my tomorrow episode that's supposed to be going out at 10. But it'd be done with in good riddance. Even though, whoa, that's an hour and 23 minutes. Hour 23 minutes. Thanks for hanging. It's a really long time. I appreciate it. And hopefully this, got you through some of the stuff where you could listen into it while you're driving into work. Just realized the ones that I just kind of summarized on is a little bit more, a little bit less. That's exactly what it was. And good luck.